Well, on my way again to the cinema. Not even sure what movie we'll be seeing. I'm so tired though. Should have gone to bed earlier last evening. I might even take a nap if the movie blows. Car rides these days are so boring though. If only car rides were a bit more exciting somehow. I'm sure that would keep me awake. For a while at least. Uh... Blazerush. Oh, this was a very enjoyable experience in my book. Now, I myself am a big fan of fun little party games, especially ones which allow for both online and couch co-op. As I mentioned before in the crawl video, I believe that whenever a developer decides to make a couch co-op game where you battle it out with your friends, they should always consider making the game as accessible or clear as possible, while maintaining the core concept and fun factor of the game. Heading over to a friend's house only to try and wrap your head around a versus game you don't own, which he or she might already be extremely skilled at due to offline practice, is rarely fun for long, as you will either continuously get your ass handed to you, or the experience just turns into a smash all the random buttons simulator. So yeah, that's why I enjoy fun little party games which are easy to pick up, as they often provide a fun experience and yet introduce gameplay mechanics which are both easy to learn and to master in a short time. This allows for a more balanced and fun experience for everyone in the room, especially when duking it out with each other. Now, with that out of the way, back to the game at hand. Ever wondered what a mix between Mad Max and Wacky Races would look and play like? Well, wonder no longer. Blazerush is a top-down racing game which is set in some kind of mid-apocalyptic happening where the government has banned illegal racing and is destroying the planet with their giant death rollers. Well, if that summary didn't already grab your attention, then I don't know what would. The game offers offline play, online multiplayer, local multiplayer and a single player campaign which takes between 4 to 5 hours more or less. The story is overall nothing special, yet it's challenging and amusingly corny, like it could be an actual episode in Wacky Races. But hey, who needs a story when you have insanely designed ground vehicles who fire miniguns, rockets and buzzsaws at each other, right? The game offers 3 different game modes, a bunch of different weapons you can fire at each other, and hazardous tracks, which don't always provide the ever so safe guardrail. The game modes are Racing, King of the Hill and Death Race. Now, in all honesty, though Racing and King of the Hill fulfill their roles just as you would expect, Death Race is obviously the way to play and the mode the developers put the most love into. In Death Race you race to survive, as there is a giant death roller right on your tail the entire time. And if you start to fall behind, you are likely going to end up in the scrapyard. If there's anything left, that is. Every time a player is crushed by the roller, the other players gain a point. The first to reach 15 points wins. And yes, I am aware that such a mode has been done before in plenty of other racing games, but it's mostly the presentation what makes the Death Race mode really fun in this game, as the roller will sound its horn after a short while and increase its speed drastically to ensure everyone but one gets flattened. The maps in the game are colorful and diverse in theme. Sadly, there aren't that many different environmental obstacles besides the occasional cliff or hole in the track, but I think the variety of weapons already offers enough hazard as it is. As for the music, I think it's a little basic in my opinion, but I do think that each song fits the game well. The controls in this game work just fine, both with keyboard and controller. Each car feels a little bit different to handle because of their build. Some cars even have anti-gravity machinery instead of wheels, which allows them to accelerate more quickly, but their weightless nature also makes them lose control more quickly. I myself like this amount of variety very much, and the addition of the diverse weird character cast driving the cars also adds to the Wacky Races feel this game has. As for a few negatives to conclude this review, the game's online community is sadly almost as good as dead. Every now and then there are 3 to 4 lobbies present, but that's about it. And though I do not own an Oculus Rift myself, I did read some concerning Steam reviews which talked about some issues between this game and the Oculus. Aside from those downers, I did thoroughly enjoy my time with this game, and I have no doubt I'll pick it up every now and then when friends decide to come over. Thanks again for watching and listening to my everlasting ramblings, and till the next time.